Yo, what's up? It's your boy, One Here Ghost Dance, back at it again, doing another one of these Stay in the Industry videos for March of 2016. Basically, going to take you through all the manga that I got this past month. Yeah, so let's get into it, I guess. I'm going to sort these out by publisher like I did last time. So yeah, to start off, Monster Musume, Volume 8. Yeah, just hot tub slime machine. It's pretty good. I go to a hot springs in this volume. Monster Musume. It's dumb, as you can tell, probably. Monster Girl Harem. And apparently, like, every time a volume comes out, it, like, pops up on the New York Times bestseller list, which is, I don't know, it's kind of funny to me. You know, people like to consume this garbage like I do. It's great though. It's fun. Just a nice, easy read. Orange, some JoJo. Yeah, there's an anime adaptation coming out for this, and I read the synopsis for it, and it seemed pretty interesting. This girl, I guess she gets letters from herself from the future about some boy or something, and you know, the instructions to like keep an eye on this kid. So I'm kind of excited to see what that's about. This is the first omnibus. There's going to be 2 of them. I'm probably going to wait until the second one comes out to start reading it. I think that comes out in a couple months or something. So yeah, that seems pretty cool. Let's go with... I have a lot of Viz and a lot of Yen Press. Let's just go with the Yen Press. So yeah, here's the... Let me push this off this side actually. Yen Press. This is High School of the Dead. This was like a super impulse buy. Looking back on it, I'm not really sure why I bought it. I'd been kind of interested in the anime because it seems like, I don't know. It was just a super impulse buy. So I picked up the first 2 volumes of it. I always see this clip of it of some girl like pulling like a Neo, like dodging a bullet, and it like goes between her boobs or some shit. It's really stupid. My sister said she liked the anime though, but yeah. So I got the first 2 volumes. I'm not sure if I'll continue. I haven't read it yet, but this was like, I don't know, I don't want to get into it, but whatever. Got the first 2 volumes of that. High School of the Dead. Seems like, I don't know, School Live, but with more boobs in it. So, whatever, dude. Yeah, and I got a bunch of Yotsuba. Last month I talked about Yotsuba. It's the same mangaka as Azumanga Daioh. Yeah, I went kind of ham and I picked up a bunch of volumes of it, and I love it. I'm in the 3rd volume, but it's a slice of life about this girl. She's like Yotsuba, she's 5, and her dad, and they move into a new neighborhood, and just kind of her hanging out with her neighbors and stuff. It's the cutest thing. I really love it. Yeah, it's great. I think I like it better than Azumanga Daioh, because Azumanga Daioh is a 4-panel, and I don't really fuck with 4-panel that often, and it's kind of weird to me. Like, the K-On! Stuff is good. I own all those. K-On! That was a 4-panel manga too. That was alright. But yeah, Yotsuba. Look at this one. I like this cover. Yeah, she's cool. She's like a 5-year-old girl. She's really curious and amazed by everything. And she finds fun in like everything. I don't know, it's cute. It's her with her dad. Drinking some milk, it looks like. And volume 7, yeah, I got the first 7 volumes. Her running away from some sheep. I wonder... I doubt that's... I don't know. Whatever. So Yotsuba. That's all my Yen Press stuff. I got. The rest of this is Dark Horse and Viz. Let me start with, start with Viz. Alright. One Punch Man. Last month I got the first volume of One Punch Man, and I decided to pick up the rest of them that were out. So that's what I did. There's volume 2 with Genos on the front. I'm in the middle of reading the third one. Speed of Sound Sonic. And here's the fourth with Bang or Bong, or he's awesome. It's cool. They come with like an extra chapter covering stuff that the anime didn't cover. Like maybe that stuff got turned into the Road to Hero OVAs, but I've only watched one of those so far, so I'm not sure. That'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna watch the rest of those OVAs at some point. And here's everyone's favorite, fucking Moomin Rider, dude. Moomin Rider rules. And yeah, here's the fifth volume. So I got all the ones that are currently out. So I'm pumped on that. Because I never read the manga. I got into it through the anime, like a lot of people did. Here's some more Viz. Let me separate this deck. Prison School. Yeah, Prison School slaps, dude. Prison School, you'll notice last month, I got volume 2. Some weird circumstances made it so I got volume 2 before I got these two. But yeah, now I have them. Prison School. If you don't know, these five boys, they're the first 5 to start attending this all-girl high school. They get caught peeping in the girls' locker room, and they get locked in a prison school. It's them trying to break out, and it's really funny. It's got a lot of fan service and ecchi in it, but it's like, I don't know, like despite the subject matter, like it's written like very, very well for despite like how dumb like the situations are. It's written super well. It's awesome. Like it's really good. And then I talked about this last month too. Oyasumi Poon Poon, or Goodnight Poon Poon. This is an omnibus. Those last 2 prison school ones were omnibuses too. Also, a cool thing about these prison school omnibuses is since they're 2-in-1s, but they're released in single volumes in Japan. This is the art for the first volume, and then they put the volume for the second, or art for the second volume on the back. It's kind of cool. And they have, I think they print them again in here. It's nice. These are really nice. I'm going to be picking those up. But yeah, Oyasumi Poon Poon. Inyo Asano, I just love what he does with the slice of life genre. He makes some really dark stuff, and this is among some of that, and probably my favorite. This is my favorite work of his. The first omnibus. It's really good. The main character and his family, they're all depicted through like this little, you can see this little bird. This little bird dude. That's Poon Poon. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. It's very mature though. It's seinen. So I definitely recommend that one. And with JoJo Part 4, the anime, starting up in the next week or so, I decided I've been slacking on the hardcover editions that they've been putting out, so I got them. This is a Battle Tendency, or no, Phantom Blood. It's right there. Yeah, Phantom Blood. This is the first volume. Phantom Blood, and these gorgeous hardcovers that Viz put out. These are awesome. They have like these kind of like faux color pages. I don't know. These are, and some actual color pages in the front. These are awesome. These are crazy. These are the nicest books I probably have. And here's volume 2 with Phantom Blood. Separately on the front. And volume 3 with Dio. Fucking sexy bastard. Yeah, dude. These are super nice. That's Phantom Blood. Pretty sure. Yeah, these are all the ones. That's all of the first arc of JoJo. And then I got all the existing ones for Part 2 as well. Battle Tendency. Hardcover again. super nice. I hope they do Stardust Crusaders. That would be pretty hype. I feel like there's no reason not to. Stardust Crusaders is most people's favorite. That's actually my introduction into JoJo was through the Dreamcast fighting game that Capcom put up. It wasn't until years later that I found out that there was like a source material. But yeah, JoJo rules, dude. Should definitely get into that. Part 4 is gonna be awesome. And here's my last pile. This is from Dark Horse. I got Gigantomaxia. As you can see, it's by Kentaro Miura, and at the bottom it says from the creator Berserk. So yeah, this is like his first original IP, I guess, since for like 20 years or something crazy like that. It's just a one-off, but it's awesome. Follows this dude Delos and Prom, this fairy chick. He's like a grappler, so a lot of his combat sequences are him throwing people and like suplexes and shit, and that's awesome. It's pretty good. It's Kentaro Miura's art, so you know it's fucking like, it's dumb. It's like super good. Like, oh my god, the art in this is like crazy. I love it. It was a really fun read. It's cool. Yeah, these two characters, they have like a very similar relationship to Guts and like Puck, except Prom, I guess, is more adequate at her job. But Puck is, I love Puck. And this is the last poem I got, is Planets or Planetas or whatever. Dark Horse put out this crazy, this is super nice, this crazy omnibus. Thick ass pages. I think the beginning of every chapter has a couple color art pages too. So that's super nice. I've had the anime adaptation of this on my plan to watch for a long time, but I heard these were coming out, and I think this is going to be released in 2 omnibuses. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll read it first, and then I'll watch the anime. But yeah, I haven't read this yet, but I'm really pumped. I hear this is super good. I always hear like really good things about this in the anime, so I'm excited to read that, dude. These are super nice volumes. This is quality shit right here. So yeah, that's all that I got. So you can see I got quite a bit this time versus last month. Yeah. So what have you guys been reading? Have you guys gotten anything this month? Are you guys excited for the new anime season? The spring anime, I think it's the spring anime season that's starting up in the next week or so. What are you guys gonna be watching? I'm gonna be watching the Sakamoto. I haven't heard on Sakamoto anime adaptation. And I'm also gonna be watching the what's its book? JoJo Part 4, as I mentioned. There's one that Studio Trigger's doing, so I'm gonna be watching that. My Hero Academia. I haven't read the manga, but everyone's really hyped for that, so I'm probably gonna watch that too. And what else? What else is there? Oh yeah, Phoenix Wright. The Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright anime is getting an adaptation, or the games are getting an adaptation. I wonder if they're gonna cover the first game or if it's gonna be all new stuff. But either way, I'm gonna be watching the shit out of that. I'm pretty pumped for this next season. This next season's gonna be really good. Last season was really good too. Erased was a huge favorite. Haikyuu finished up yesterday. That show's amazing. That's my favorite show probably from this season. And there's this one about Rakugo or whatever. It's Josei. It's like kind of like a timepiece. That show's also amazing. But yeah, let's go through this and I guess like kind of maybe recommend one. It's kind of hard to do because all this is sitting on my turntable. Yotsuba. Yotsuba's really good, man. Yotsuba's like super lighthearted and it'll just make you happy, dude. Slice of life. Slice of life is my jam, mostly. I'm mostly watching or reading slice of life anime and stuff. JoJo. These volumes are super nice, dude. JoJo's a classic, man. You gotta get into JoJo if you're not. If you like shonen fight stuff, then you will like JoJo. One Punch is pretty good. What I would recommend the most probably is Goodnight Poon Poon. Oyasumi Poon Poon. They're they're putting out all these omnibuses. I think there's going to be like 6 of them. I think there's 13 volumes total. But they're going to be putting out all these omnibuses every couple of months, and I suggest you pick them up if you're looking for something kind of mature, coming of age, first love kind of thing. Really dark too. I love Goodnight Poon Poon because of how dark it gets. Like, and there's hints of it like in these early volumes, but it's mostly like happy, cute stuff, and then later it just like full like 180. It's really something else, man. Keep an eye out on any Asano, dude. But anyways, yeah, this is my Sustain the Industry video for March 2016.